Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome you to my first ever broadcast. I'm going to be putting a bunch of these together for your entertainments, and it will form some semblance of a show. So please bear with me because I'm working out a lot of kinks with lighting and glare on my glasses, as you can see, and a lot of other very fun things to work on that guys like me totally dig. So again, if you're watching this, I really appreciate you just checking it out. It's totally awesome for you to just take some time and even consider looking into some of the silly things that I'm up to and into. So really, genuinely appreciate your consideration at all. I really do. Thanks a lot. And I'll be pumping out some content for you. And I hope, if anything, it's entertaining. So have a great one. Okay, folks, so the first scenario that I have to present to you for your entertainment, this is actually something that's very interesting, a trend that has started to occur with regard to online interviewing. And what they like for you to do is to present yourself. This particular situation has a selection of scenarios of which you're supposed to respond to, actual customer situations where you need to come up with a solution for these people. So basically, this one company had requested that I provide 2 responses and pick out 2 situations out of 6 that were available to review. So I'm going to do that for you guys, and I'm just going to have some fun with it. So anyway, here we go. All right, since I'm new at this, this is fairly scripted, so I apologize if it appears that way, and it also seems to come off as impersonal. And my glasses, I'm going to fix this somehow. I know there's ways to do this. There's different devices that you can get to reduce the glare, but bear with me. I have a tablet in front of me, and so we have this lovely gloss shine that's occurring on my glasses right now. First situation is, we have a scenario where a remote user has noticed that their internet connection seems slower than others who are using the same Wi-Fi. So we want to figure out what could cause this and if we can assist these folks and get it corrected. So one of the first things that I would recommend to do is, first let's check with the user and see if they can possibly recall when this issue started to occur. And if so, were there any changes that occurred to the device that's being affected? Changes meaning were there new applications that were installed? Was there a software update that had occurred on the device? Are there software updates that are in queue? Say this is a laptop, and maybe it's Update Tuesday. Update Tuesday for Windows occurs, I believe now, every 3rd week of the month. So these updates will come up, and they will wreak havoc on your PC if unattended. Often there are different drivers, updated drivers, that relate to your hardware. And if these things aren't applied fully, and when I say fully, it means they have to be pulled down, they have to be installed, and your computer must be restarted for a full application of these. If this doesn't occur, then you're going to have some difficulty. Another thing that you might want to check as the user is check the Wi-Fi signal. This is a very simple thing that you can check. Basically, look at the bars that are on your device and consider some of the other devices may be closer to the AP, the access point. They may be getting a stronger signal, and therefore that's why their performance is better. It could be just as simple as that. So know this, and also know that potentially if you have access to a LAN cable and a direct connect to the switch or router, use that. This is much more reliable. I would highly recommend this if you have this option to just do it anyway. But if you're streaming from your phone and your phone obviously doesn't accommodate a Cat5 network cable, well, then that may be your situation. And your situation may be is to get a repeater which will boost the signal. It's also called an extender. This will boost the signal to your device. And then you might get a better signal and your problem may be solved. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's a word from our sponsor, the brand new up-and-coming FishBook social media website, an alternative to Facebook.
Fish.
Unfish.
FishBook.
If after you have checked a couple of these simple basic things, and the Microsoft updates being a big thing if you're dealing with a laptop, your phone updates, say you have a Verizon phone, okay, well, updates. Check the updates. Make sure that they're applied. Make sure that you don't have anything queued. If you do, get them installed, reboot the device, and then see how you're doing after that. But if you're still having performance issues after this, then in the case of a laptop, you can open up your taskbar, go to the task manager, and examine what are the peak items that are utilizing your local resources. And this is a very, very easy thing to do. And I will put in a clip that shows you exactly where this is. If you're not familiar with this process, I'll bump that in there and you can check it out. But basically the process is that you just right-click on your taskbar and you bring up the task manager. When you bring up the task manager, you will see a listing of current applications and at what percentage they're utilizing your local system resources, meaning your CPU utilization and your memory utilization. So you can examine these items and see what your top contenders are. And you can easily organize this if it's not already. You can basically just click on the top and it's going to then reorganize and list who your heavy hitters are, what your top contenders are, and you can examine what's happening and determine if you actually have an illegitimate application that's running on your device and is chewing up your resources and making your bandwidth difficult to manage, or just basically your life difficult to accomplish what you need to. So I hope that these basic tips will be very helpful for anybody who watches this video. I really hope that you will find some of these things, maybe you just didn't know this stuff. Don't feel foolish or stupid because there's a lot of people who aren't aware of some of these very basic things that you can do to improve your experience utilizing the web. And, you know, we want you to have a good time on the web and not be frustrated. So anyway, I appreciate you watching. Anybody who checked this out, really appreciate you checking in. And again, I will be putting out a series of videos, all kinds of different videos, humorous videos, creative videos, and videos such as this, which address real-life technical situations in my 30 years of experience for what it's worth to help you maybe come to a conclusion or resolution to your issue. Thanks again.